Today marks a huge moment renovating our abandoned stone house. Our porter has arrived, which is Portuguese for door. We can't wait to see what it looks like.
Lasciamo di cavallo, aqui batendo a porta toma. Não, isso eu vou buscar aí. Agora vamos subir aqui a porta, que ele limpeu, que eu não vi esperar que eu não posso mais.
So our new door's in, we're super happy with it. Originally they told us that we're probably going to have to point around the sides, but they filled it all in perfectly. And it's beautiful. I'm really happy with the colour that we've chose. And all the light just floods into here now. So yeah, it's making the barn feel bigger, but it's also getting us excited for having the veranda out on the side as well and expanding the space.
It's a good size, isn't it? It's good. We actually thought as well that we were going to have to kind of duck our head down as well, but not really. With a slightly you do. Sometimes the thing is, in Portugal, the doors are made for like smaller people, because a lot of the Portuguese people in the past were very small. But
Yeah.
a slight little bit of duck, but it's not too bad.
No, I think it's because we'd already concreted the floor. We could have done the same thing that we did for that door and had like a semicircle shape and you step up, but we didn't do that when we first concreted the floor, so we just had to, when we added on, we just had to go off that. So I'm happy with it. It's not, you don't have to really crouch or anything. It's cool.
It does. I like how it just brings out all the stones really nice as well. It looks awesome, I think.
Yeah. So in the future our plans are to get a digger in to dig all this out and make it flat, because that's on quite a bank going down there. But we are going to be putting a blind up to cover it. This actually never gets the full sun going through. If you can see the bottom there, the sunlight doesn't actually go through the glass, so it's really good for the summer. It's not like all the piercing sunlight coming in because of the large overhang on the roof. With the door now fitted, it was time to finish off our kitchen extension. We measured and drew out some very rough sketches. Believe it or not, this footage is actually sped up. Dan really wanted to cut it slow to achieve a better finish.
This week's video is brought to you by Jacare.
Hello good folks, my name is Lance and I've been on the lookout for an optimal power solution to our off-grid needs on our land.
Because our property is so big, me and my wife need something that we can utilize on the homestead.
Darlene, could you show and demonstrate to these fine young ladies and gentlemen what we are using?
Of course I can, my darling. This right here is the new Jacare Explorer 3000 V2. It has all the bells and whistles. It's perfect for off-grid and home power needs with a whopping 3,600 watt output capacity. That's enough to run fridges, power tools and other outdoor electrical appliances. It's an absolutely marvelous invention. It's great for charging those power tools, it handles high wattage appliances with no issue, and I love using it to dry my hair. I can even run my well pump on it, darlings. Seriously, look at that flow. Look at it go. And it can even power our massive fridge all day. Glorious. It's the smallest and lightest power station of its kind. 47% more compact and 43% lighter than similar models. That of course means it's easy to store at home or pack in your car for off-grid adventures. It features 3 sockets, 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports and a 12-volt car port charger to simultaneously charge appliances, electronics and camping gear. Be prepared for any power outage with its whopping 3072 watt-hour capacity. And what's even better is that it's so quiet. Traditional generators are loud, messy and disruptive, but this, it's silent as a kitten. So if you fancy grabbing your own Jacare Explorer 3000 V2, the lovely folks at Jacare are giving our audience a 5% discount if you use the promo code ORIGIN5. Just click the link in the description below, and thank you so much again to Jacare for sponsoring this video.
Take a deep breath.
So doing this project so far has definitely made us appreciate carpenters and woodworkers. I've done a few things like this in the past before, and obviously you keep improving every time you do more. But you really do appreciate when you see, especially when you see old furniture and stuff that's, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 or 70 years old, when they used to build things a lot better. The woodworking skills and the margin for mistake is incredible. I'm definitely not there yet, but I'm definitely chuffed with how the sanding's come out on this side to make this a little bit better. And I think once I use this ply that I've just got to kind of fill in these centres, and then we bring some polyfiller in, a bit more sanding, and then paint it, I think it's going to finish it off nice, especially when the handle gets added. But definitely in awe of true craftsmanship of the past, when you look at people who build furniture and all different types of woodworking skills.
So the cupboard extension's almost done now, we're just waiting on a couple of the hinges coming. We're going to start attaching the countertop, fixing the sinking and things. We're also going to install a tap as well. I don't think you've seen the tap, we really like the tap. And it's all the exciting bits now, then we can get the water system in, we can actually start washing some dishes in here, which would be really good. So we have the cupboard door done now. All the edges are sanded, looks really good. Just need to sand around where we're polyfilled, then we'll get painted. Then just need to wait for the hinges to come.
So while we're painting over there, we've took out the sink out of the kitchen just so that Laura doesn't get any paint on it while she's painting. We moved the basin over to here, and Tommy has put himself in the most safest place, I'd say. Hopefully that doesn't move and fall on him. Oh, I've got one crushed cat. So I've now got the mixer pipes connected. I've also now got a big box of plumbing accessories, because basically what I'm trying to do now is look for something that I can adapt from the tap to this. This is a very basic setup just for now, temporary, but we're just going to use a little 12 volt wheel pump. I'm going to use that and connect it to our electrics. So fingers crossed this will work and I've got something to be able to connect onto here, but it's just going to be a very basic setup just so that we can have some basic plumbing in until we get our proper setup in. Just going to use some type of jug like this, fill it up with water, and then we'll have ourselves some running water so that we can wash our dishes and stuff when needed. So I've looked and I just can't find anything that is going to fit these, to be able to connect these just temporarily together so the water can just flow between the both of them. But I think in the camper van I've got some connections I can use, so I'll just have to take them off the current setup because we're not really using anything in there at the moment in the van. So we've got ourselves a makeshift setup, got the tap in place, got all the plumbing parts, all it ready for any mistakes and any leaks.
We shall see. We're not going to be able to turn it off and on properly. I think the system's probably going to have to be on all the time.
I can add a switch though eventually.
Okay.
If even just for temporary I can, but I want to just make sure this works first.
Alright, let's try.
So as you can see, got the wheel pump in this jug, which we're just going to house somewhere around here just for now, for temporary. And we're just going to switch it on and see if it works. So switch her on.
You're going to need to turn the tap.
I know. I want to check for leaks as well in case it starts to run. Off. That is leaking really bad.
Okay.
So after a few leaks and a few teething problems, we've got the system set up now. As we said before, it's just temporary, but it's all working for now. We're just going to move this jug across to there. We're going to feed the wire around the back so it doesn't look messy. And we've got ourselves some water, so we'll show you the tap and how it works. We've got a temporary waste pipe fitted to here, and we've also got a temporary water setup going into there, and Laura is going to demonstrate the tap.
Ooh la la! How cool! Only temporary setup, but just running water makes just such a huge difference. You don't realise how much you actually really need running water, so super happy.
So as you can see, for now we've just got a water jug here running off down here. We've got it plugged in to electrics here. Oh, it's close. There's something wrong now. Feels wrong.
You know what's wrong? This is too far forward. Stops it from sitting flush.
Well, what a great guess that was.
I think that's perfect, that.
It's close. Could be a bit more right, like.
What's wrong with it?
Can't get any more right anyway. I think it's alright, that. Good.
I think the
Can't get any more this way anyway. I can't believe how good. It's first time there. There's gonna have to be more left as well, this piece here.
it just needs to sit a little bit further back as well. It's pushing out too much.
We have a cupboard.
Yee! We have a cupboard extension. Look at all that space. And I think we've done a brilliant job of matching it up to match the other units. Just looks awesome. Can't wait to start filling it. I think I've got a little miniature ironing board. I'm going to put that in there. Iron, smoothie, like blenders and food processors can just all be in there. Super chuffed. So I don't know if you guys have seen or not, but there's been some pretty devastating wildfires in the region. A lot of people have lost their homes and their livelihoods, and it's just been a pretty scary time of year. I really don't like summers out here just because of the wildfires. So I've left a link in the description. It's a page that's got loads of GoFundMe pages on for people who've been affected. if you could just take a look, maybe just share, just help in any way you can, that would be really good. And just help get some people back on their feet, because some of the footage that I've seen, it's just horrendous. People have lost their homes and everything in their farms. And it would just be good to raise awareness, help get some people back on their feet. So please share if you can, please donate if you can, and thanks so much.
So we're going to leave this week's video here. We've got a lot of progress done this week on the homestead. The door, we're really chuffed with how the doors come out. And I also can't believe as well, if you actually, when you look at the kitchen, you can't even tell that non-professionals made it.
Yeah, I think we've done a great job. Just blends in perfectly, so yeah, super happy with it.
It does, it's really good. And I'm glad that we kind of took the effort to get the correct hinges as well, just to kind of finish it off really nicely. But it just, it's all starting to come together. We're also excited now, we're going to start bringing a lot of our kitchen stuff in as well. We've got a lot of stuff that we don't even know what's in the storage unit, so we're going to start sorting through that as well, bringing our stuff in. We're still deciding on oven and things, aren't we? But it's going to take time, because we also don't want to just kind of rush and get anything. We want to make sure it's the right thing. And we're also actually, we don't really like the modern furniture that you can buy quite easily now. We actually like the oldie worldy stuff, so we're looking on like Facebook Marketplace on like old Portuguese people who have like passed away or something, or like things that people are selling, and we're looking for like the old furniture that's made really well. So we're trying to kind of find some like good stuff out there that's already lasted 20 years, but it's going to last another 20, 30, 40 years as well.
Yeah.
Because the modern day stuff just doesn't last.
Yeah. I think it's just all going to take time as well. I think with a lot of renovations, people have the expectation that it all should be done perfectly straight away. Whereas I think for us, we like to take our time. We don't mind living in it the way it is and slowly building it up. Not everything has to be done like right this second.
Definitely, it takes time as well, because you've got like you want to live in the space to understand, especially when we've got like such a small space as well. You want to like live in it and figure out what works for you, and it takes time to figure that out, because we might change our mind on things, and that's fine,
And you don't actually know until you're in it. You can kind of guess, but when you're actually in it and experience it, that's when you really think, oh, I could do with this here, I could do with that there.
Definitely.
And that's the way I think that's best.
Definitely. So we'll leave it here, and we'll catch you in the next one. We're looking forward to sharing what more we've got coming up soon.
Ciao.
Ciao.